A quiet beach, a hidden secret. For years, the sands of Gilgo Beach hid a chilling truth. A predator, lurking in the shadows, had preyed on unsuspecting victims. Their bodies scattered like forgotten whispers, until one name surfaced, a name that would send shockwaves across the nation. Rex Heuermann. Who was he? And how did he remain hidden for so long? This is the story of a seemingly ordinary man who lived a life of extraordinary darkness. A life that left behind a trail of terror and mystery, but how did it all begin? December 2010. During a search for missing woman Shannon Gilbert, a gruesome discovery was made, the body of Melissa Barthelemy. 2 days later, 3 more bodies were found, Maureen Brainerd Barnes, Amber Costello, and Megan Waterman. These women, now known as the Gilgo Four, were all escorts, each with their own story, now cut short. As the years passed, more bodies were unearthed along the same shoreline, a toddler, her mother, and an unidentified man, but all attention turned to the original victims. How did they end up here? Why was Gilgo Beach their final resting place? Rex Heuermann, a respected architect by day, but a calculated predator by night. Investigators believe he hunted his victims using Craigslist, where the women, mostly escorts, advertised their services. Under the guise of a client, Heuermann would contact these vulnerable women, arranging private meetings far from the public eye. After making initial contact, Heuermann meticulously planned the locations, luring his victims to remote, desolate areas like Gilgo Beach. A secluded stretch of sand where there were no witnesses, no help, and no way out. The perfect hunting ground for a killer with a thirst for control. These women were isolated from their usual networks, unknowingly stepping into the clutches of a man who had carefully planned each interaction. Heuermann's expertise as an architect gave him an acute understanding of space and how to use it to his advantage, turning peaceful landscapes into death traps. Once there, the women had no way of escaping his grasp. Rex Heuermann is alleged to have targeted vulnerable women who worked as escorts, contacting them through Craigslist. Once they met, it is believed he killed them, using methods consistent with serial killings. Victims' remains were later found wrapped in burlap sacks, indicating an attempt to conceal the bodies. The exact methods of murder have not been publicly detailed, but the nature of the crimes points to a calculated and brutal approach typical of serial killers. Heuermann's victims, Melissa Barthelemy, Maureen Brainerd Barnes, Amber Costello, and Megan Waterman, had all unknowingly stepped into a deadly trap. His method was cold and calculated, ensuring that each of their disappearances would go unnoticed until it was too late. Investigators found stray male hairs on the burlap sacks, along with DNA from Heuermann's home. A simple pizza crust discarded near his house linked him directly to the crime scenes. But that wasn't all. Hair from his wife was also found near the victims. On July 13, 2023, after 13 years of investigation, Rex Heuermann was arrested. Charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder, the case against him continued to grow. His quiet life in Massapequa Park was shattered by the weight of his crimes. With 8 terabytes of evidence, including violent searches and information on the Gilgo investigation, Heuermann now stands trial. Yet, his attorney claims the media has already convicted him before seeing all the evidence. Is Heuermann truly guilty, or is there more to uncover? Thanks for watching. Subscribe our channel True Crime Tales for more true crime documentaries video.